definitely gonna be something you're not gonna forget.
Huh?
I said that's definitely something you won't forget.
No, that's crazy. That was crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, that was crazy. I'm not gonna even That's crazy. Wow. Dang, right there on the floor. That's wild.
It's like one of those moments that gives you like a little shock of adrenaline. It's like, is this really happening?
Yeah, man, that was yeah, man. That was crazy. I'm not even front, man. I said, yo, is this my car? It was turned upside down. I couldn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
And I flipped it over, it was my car.
It's like a heart attack and relief all in the same breath.
Yeah, that was my business card.
Mm.
Now I can think.
Yeah, God, something like that. It's definitely a big breath of fresh air.
Yeah. Now I can think. Yeah, leave it here. So I never put it out. So it got me in here. Is it one drawers?
Mm. Yeah, I did that myself. I'd lost my business card, but it had fallen like a little crevice between the fabric and the center console in my car.
Yeah, I looked at them there too. I looked all over there. So, it happened for a reason.
So work's been incredibly busy for you?
I've been consistent. You know, sometimes it gets a little over. Gets a little over. Sometimes it gets a little dead.
Mm-hmm.
A little dead sometimes. But
For the most part, pretty steady flow.
yeah, it gets I just come with the nature. Sometimes it just
I hear that. That's how therapy is in the winter. Everybody's on winter vacation.
yeah, at least you just think you can go on. At least you get a holiday then. You got a guaranteed Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It'll work.
I used to have to do that when I worked at the mental health hospital.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, Christmas, Thanksgiving, July 4th, so those are work days. I came to my current office, I couldn't even fathom that they gave us Black Friday off paid.
They want you to go spend some money, man.
Yeah.
That's what they want you to do.
Not me. I'll sack it away and sleep in. I worked at Target for 5 years, and 4 of those I worked Black Friday, and that's enough Black Friday for me for life.
You work Target?
Yep. The one right across the street.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Started off working the truck line, then they bumped me up to inventory management, and then I finished out while going to grad school working in the pharmacy.
Pharmacy. Man, we're working at the pharmacy.
I beat lifting heavy pieces of furniture.
Oh, yeah.
It was like by like hour 9, hour 10, especially around the holidays. It's like no amount of like pleading with like my arms. I'm like, come on, just a little more strength, just a little more. Nope. So how's it been with the kids out of school over the summer?
Pretty tough. Pretty tough.
They do any like summer camp stuff?
Yeah, we tried, but summer camp is expensive, man. Yeah, I tried to send them to summer camp. It's a little expensive, man. You want to,
Yeah.
but it's pretty.
It's ridiculous how the price of almost every single thing across the board has gone up.
It's pretty hot, man. Damn, man. It was like almost $500 a week for 2 kids. Wow. That's just, you trying to do that all summer.
Oh man. A person's got to refinance their house to get money to pay for something like that.
And it's going to be more than that.
Cause I can't fathom an out-of-towner doing like a full week Disney vacation. I can only imagine how many thousands of dollars that sets a family back.
Well, a weekly Disney vacation?
Mm-hmm.
About 10 to 15 racks. If you don't live here.
No, thank you.
So you talk about just the flights, hotel, food. And then you're coming at a time, probably summertime or a higher time to where you're off if they got to be out of school. So it's kind of like,
Even back in the 80s and 90s, I was really fortunate. If it wasn't for my grandparents living here, took my cousins and I all the time. My parents definitely couldn't afford it.
I guess sometime it's a busy day for y'all.
Mm-hmm. On average, the last couple weeks, I don't think I've had a day less than 10 hours.
10? Yeah, that's yeah, you working. Maybe 5, 6?
In the evening?
Yeah, 5, 6 days.
Oh yeah, 5 days, and then I do not every Saturday, but some Saturdays I'll do some in the morning telehealth sessions from home. Because some people just, or some of the like students during the school year, they can't really make that work during the week.
Okay.
So there are like patients I'm like, okay, I know they really, really need this. So I don't mind taking a few hours out of my Saturday for that.
Do you have some graduate from sessions, or
Yep.
do you check on them after a certain amount of time, see how they're doing? Or?
Well, the biggest thing is we usually go through like a discharge plan of some type where I give them the choice. If things are going good, great, but if they want to check back in, by all means. I kind of allow the client to kind of make that decision for themselves. But by and large, many of them do check back in on their own.
Yeah.
It's always nice. It's like, hey, I'm doing this now, or
Yeah.
it's like I just had a successful discharge. I was working with a patient. He had been at Parkland when the shooting happened, so he had a lot of PTSD from that. So we're working through that for the last 2 years, and he just graduated with his master's, and he got an offer at a chemistry lab up at MIT. So I was stoked about that.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
I think others would be like, oh, I just got a promotion, or I just got married. There's almost kind of like a little bit like an extended family keeping me up to date. I just feel blessed from where I came from, some of the poor decisions I made growing up, the fact that I even have an opportunity to help people.
I mean, I think through your, I think I want nothing. I can't really have a conversation if I never messed up in life. How will I know how to fix anything?
True that. Wouldn't know.
Well, no. I never indulge in like the craziest activities. You just wouldn't know how to relate to a lot of things sometimes.
That's the most important piece, is that relatability. So people can really tell quickly if you're being real with them or if you're just...
You understand.
They're like, oh, you're not just spouting stuff out of books that you read. You're actually coming from a place of truth.
Yeah. I had a conversation with a family member, and he was like, yo, you need to do this and this. Think of everything like a business. But I think a lot of times people like to just say that as if it's just everything like business isn't emotional. I think people think business is all about like not being emotional. Every business is an emotional thing. You got to have feel for something. You have to have a gut feeling about things. There's a lot of emotions in business decisions, And if you've never been in business for a while, or you always work for a company, people think because they don't work for a company on a high ranking, they know business. No. If you didn't create the business, you don't know business.
Because that is literally like you're playing a chess match every decision.
Yeah.
You can move in 20 different directions, and each one of them could have serious weight.
If you can make it, if you say, "Oh, I'm in business," but you literally collecting a check, and you get incentives on your performance, you're a high-ranking employee. That's it. And I think when he was on, like, yeah, he got me. I said, but I don't indulge in certain conversation no more. I just let people speak.
Mm-hmm.
I just let people speak because they think they know what they're talking about. Because if you could walk away from it, and it's not because it impacts others around you, then you don't know if you work for a business. But it doesn't mean
It's like I think a lot of people have a misperception that it's like business owners just sitting in an office just watching a bank account number increase.
that's it. And then they think because it was a bad decision, they blame it as emotional decision. They say all good decisions are logic decisions. They don't even think logic decisions can be bad decisions too.
Yes.
So they're trying to say businesses failed because you wasn't thinking, you an emotional decision at the time. So,
And in fact, a lot of big business scams out there don't lean into emotion. They lean into appearing very logical.
Yeah, and then sometimes the emotional element is reason why the missing emotional element of the business is the reason why it didn't succeed, because they think it logically, but they don't think on the emotional how it can feel to others to impact if it can succeed or not. That's why a lot of companies fail. That's why a lot of companies fall a lot, because it's so large to where they just logically just make decisions, but you don't know how it affects the greater scale of everybody, and then you have a lot of derailing.
Yeah, it's like I know I'm very fortunate that I work for a larger company. One of my friends out in Texas, he literally built up his own therapy practice.
Mm-hmm.
And man, his stress levels, weighing every single last little detail out.
Oh yeah.
Loses sleep over it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I mean, you try to do your best, man. You try.
Yep, that's all we can do. Try and learn.
And then some people can easily make decisions when it doesn't impact them. When it doesn't impact them for real, they can make decisions.
When it does have an impact, it's like putting up a house of cards.
It's good invention, especially not in. That's why you let people talk. You know, I used to try to debate them. That's why I used to. Now it's not even worth it. So it's not even worth the debate. So I don't even.
You just get that sense of who has flexibility about the way that they look at things and others who are just really set in the way.
Yeah, they just set in the way. They think success is just you to live for a long time. That's a success in itself.
But can still live a long time and be very unhealthy the whole time.
Yeah.
Versus making the right choices with that longevity, so it's actually enjoyable, peaceful. Now, with your career, did you take like a lot of business classes or read up a lot about business? Theories and ideas?
That easy, everybody. This is 101. But definitely a character element to this. There's a reason why Starbucks character is different from McDonald's. It's like there's so many variables to the idea of something, right? That people just say, "Oh, it's yeah," but it's a character picture that you just gotta accept that. Who are you looking to serve? Now, some people ain't gonna never step foot in Starbucks.
True.
Some people ain't gonna never step foot in Dunkin'. Like, who are the characters? Like, everybody has a personality connection. You know? So if I can just sum that up, I would just say, yeah, I probably would say business doesn't teach you how to choose your character, because a character of business is based on the individual. You can't make up a character. You can't become your characteristics. You are what you are.
Mm-hmm.
You are what you are. That's the only thing I can say about
that type of. Yeah, but it makes it really easy to grasp. When you talk about things, you could have been a good motivational speaker.
Yeah. Thought about that. It says you just get into that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the whole world can be a candidate for an audience.
Yeah.
So many people seeking motivation, insight, ideas about direction.
Okay.
It's like sometimes though the field a person tries to go into is like the language of it can be so inaccessible.
Yeah. See, I never was a language person, language girl person. I just try to understand what would make it work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what I be trying to wrap my head around. What make it work?
That's the thing. That's the ultimate essence. Is that's where you want the person to be, where they can appreciate how it works.
Yeah, no, that's the whole point. You know, you want to just help them understand how things work.
That's like when I say try to explain how something like anxiety works to a person. Trying to bring up the actual scientific reason why.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the brain chemicals and interactions. I can just make a person's eyes just glass over.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to just almost transpose it into a story,
Yeah.
something that relates to everyday life.
Yeah, like sometimes I can get anxiety attack from expectations, or
Mm-hmm.
it might not trigger it then, it might trigger the next one. You just never know. It's going how the person approaches it. Like, for example, it's been a while since I had anxiety. I know I was having an anxiety attack when the guy come in. There's a difference between someone say, hey man, yeah man, I like how the place is, I'm just gonna check it out, give it a shot, cool. Then the person coming in, yeah man, I see you're the best fader in the area. That's anxiety.
Through expectation.
Yeah, so that's like, so you telling me I've never cut your hair before. I gotta get it right, the best fade on you on the very first time.
That's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
It's an art of cultivation over time.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, you know, like what you, I don't know.
It's like a perfect example. It's like you look at some of the scientific analysis that's been done on the works of Leonardo da Vinci, some of his paintings, and with the technology that they have, they can literally see each successive lower layer of like a painting or sketch, and just seeing how many times, even
over it.
Yep.
Nobody don't care about that. Everybody care about the end results.
But it's like to get there though.
Yeah. You know how many times I had to, it's like I done cut your hair 1,000 times before you even got here. That's how people gotta look at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might do it perfectly to your liking now on one time. But it took me 1,000 times with similar hair texture from somebody else, many of people, which can be like the same person in a way. 'Cause everybody got similar hair, some way or form, you know. This is a classic cut, man. Classic cut and classic cut. Classic 3 on the sides, sheer on top. And you just let the curls roll. Let the curls roll.
You can imagine many times you do feel like you approach somebody's hair almost like a sculptor coming to that piece of granite.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
I always thought that was incredible. It's like a sculptor can just see a literal block of stone and they're already seeing what's underneath those outer layers.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah.